Hi, I'm Lee Teschler with Machine Design Magazine. We're here with Mike Tyrannosaurus Rex Cady, and yes, that's really his name. Mike is here to tell us a little bit about the car that he's worked on that is also running in the Automotive X Prize competition. Mike, there aren't very many electric dragsters out there. Tell us a little bit about yours.
We built this one in my garage, myself and a bunch of friends. Just started out building my dream car. We set a couple world records. The car now does 0 to 60 in 2.9, tops out at about 140 miles an hour. We're set up to drag race primarily, but it's been my daily driver for 4 years. Holds 3 world records, weighs 2,050 pounds. Because we're set up to drag race, we're only running a 60-mile battery pack, but there's room for 400 miles worth of batteries.
What's the powertrain look like in this car?
We're using a brushed DC motor because our first goal is drag racing. Generates 1,300 foot-pounds of torque off the line and will outperform a 350 horsepower racing motor in the same car.
How big is the electric motor?
It's 11 inches in diameter, 18 inches long, weighs 240 pounds.
What's the rating on the motor?
The motor's rated at 320 kilowatts, as long as you can keep it cool, or 50 kilowatts, just ambient air.
What's the transmission like in this car?
With 1,300 foot-pounds of torque, the only transmission you can run is a drag racing transmission, and those have a habit of overheating after about 5 minutes on the interstate. So we actually do a direct 18-inch drive shaft between the motor and the rear end. We lose a little bit of efficiency and a little bit on the top end, but we get to lay down almost 2 foot-pounds of torque per pound of vehicle when we drag race. We're using a Ford Mustang 8.8 racing rear end, limited slip differential, and it was enough to build and design the car to be electric. There was no need to try and figure out how to hook up when it's been done so well for so many years.
What does it feel like to push the accelerator pedal?
It's amazing. Pushing the pedal down can only be described as a joy. The second time my second time ever on a drag strip, second run, the car pulled a wheelie, scared the crud out of me.
From that, it sounds like you need to finesse the accelerator pedal a bit when you press on it.
What happened then is we didn't have the rear suspension dialed in for drag racing. We had it locked on the top. What we now do is we have it unlocked at the top, and if you ever watch the video, you'll watch the rear end sink about 6 inches. And it picks up one tire but not both tires, and have just enough to steer, and it doesn't get any better than that.
What's the battery pack like in this car?
The first battery pack was literally DeWalt 36-volt tool packs that I bought on eBay, took apart, put in my own BMS and cases, and we set our own world records. After which we were able to buy the batteries directly from the manufacturer under their racing program, which is fully legitimate. Your first car, you don't get support because 100 people say they're going to do something, 10 people start doing it, 1 person finishes. So now we've got the right batteries, they're A123 systems, which just have phenomenal power off the line and are really, really rugged, and we've had a great experience with them so far.
How many batteries do you use and how big are they?
Like a tall C battery. They're 26 millimeters by 65, but who cares? A tall C. We've got 1,400 of them in the battery pack. Total weight of the batteries is 240 pounds. With the case and everything, we're running 300 pounds.
What's the relationship between this car and the Automotive X Prize?
So the X Prize came along, and pretty much they said it was a race for vehicles that get 100 miles per gallon equivalency. And in one of our tests, we got 200 miles per gallon equivalency, and we said, okay, it's a race. We're a race team. We're in. And, I love racing. At heart, I'm an inventor. And so we've got these products and stuff. And it's really nice having the support of the Progressive Insurance Automotive X Prize to help us with press releases and marketing and all of that. And, we're at the friggin' Detroit Auto Show because of them, and that's amazing. How many people can say a car they built in their garage made it to the Detroit show?